So if you cannot think of a subject for your first essay, you can write about time management. So here I gave you an outline. So here in the hook, the first sentence of the outline would be the first sentence that grabs the reader's attention. So you could say, have you ever had a day in which you never could not find time? Ever been so busy that the time flies right by? So that's the very first sentence. You grab the reader's attention. Then the next 5 sentences, write 5 sentences about the problem of not having enough time in your life. Remember, this is all the introduction paragraph. So you write 5 sentences about not having enough time. So you would say, John Smith, that would be you, does not have enough time in his life. He has 5 kids. He is a single parent. He has a full-time job, and his boss is always on his back to get more work done. And at the same time, he also has full-time school at LAPU. So how can John find more time to be with his family and not be at work and do schoolwork all at the same time? And so that's the problem. Okay, so the first 5 sentences, you talk about the problem of not having enough time in your life. Then you write your thesis statement. The thesis statement is the last sentence of that first paragraph. So after you write the problem, then you would write 3 ways that Tom can save time is to delegate tasks, make a schedule, and plan ahead. So this becomes the main idea of your entire sentence. And here, did you see what I just did with Grammarly? That is the free version of Grammarly. So if you get the free version of Grammarly, it will help you write your sentences. Okay, so here you have 3 tips to save time are delegating tasks, making a schedule, and planning ahead. So this would be your thesis statement. Notice that the 3 solutions become the 3 solutions in your body paragraphs. So basically you write about the problem and then you write about the solutions. So this is a problem solution paper. You can write this exact topic, okay, if you want. And then here, delegate tasks. Then you write about yourself. Delegate tasks means if you don't have time to do everything, then let your husband do the work. Let your children do some of the tasks. Let other work members do some of the tasks. So you would say, John doesn't have the time to do all the household tasks. As a result, John lets his children do the tasks for him. Then that's what delegate tasks means. It means let other people do it for you. Okay, and then you talk about what other people are in your family who can do it for you. And then you write 5 sentences about it. About how other people can help you finish your work. Then make a schedule. And so then you would say, then you would write 5 sentences about how you make a schedule. And so you would say something like, okay, write 5 sentences about how you make a schedule. You would say that every day I wake up, or every day John wakes up, because you're talking about yourself, so you got to use third person case. Every day John wakes up and he looks at his calendar and he writes down all the things he has to do every day, which is what I do actually. I actually write down in a notebook every little thing, task that I have to do. I would say number 1, grade papers. Number 2, run my errands. Number 3, do exercise. So you would say every day John makes a list of everything he does that he's going to do for the day. He lists all his important tasks first and his less important tasks last. He keeps an hourly schedule, hour by hour, of what he's going to do. So in the morning, in the morning and afternoon, he goes to work. In the late afternoon, he makes sure that by 5 p.m. he is done with work. That's it. And then after 5 o'clock, he is with his family. So then plan ahead. So you write 5 sentences about planning ahead. So you would say every week, John looks 1 week ahead in his syllabus. John always plans ahead, so he is never late for work, and he never falls behind in his classes. So you can write 5 sentences about planning ahead. And then you could use your ideas from your life. Conclusion. In the conclusion, you repeat the thesis again. So you would say 3 tips to save time are delegating tasks, making a schedule, and planning ahead. So that way you are able to, once again, Grammarly to the rescue. So then here you would rewrite for the first sentence, you write the same sentence, with the same thesis statement. So you would for your conclusion. Then you summarize in 5 sentences what were the takeaway lessons of this essay. So this pretty much is going to be your outline, okay? So that you just simply have to fill this in as to what it is that you do in your life. And this is actually part 2, but you can use this for part 1 and 2. So this is what you want to do when you want to write your illustrative essay, where you state the problem in the introduction. Hold on, let me write the introduction paragraph. And then paragraph 2, 3, and 4 are all body paragraphs. And then you have the conclusion paragraph. There you go. So this is what you're going to write for your illustrative essay. And for any other topic, you would write 3 tips to get my daughter to brush her teeth. 3 tips to declutter my closet are A, B, and C. And then you do A, B, and C here in the same way. So delegate tasks becomes paragraph 2, make a schedule becomes paragraph 3, planning ahead becomes paragraph 4, and then you have your conclusion. So this pretty much is known as the 5-paragraph essay structure, where your thesis statement matches your body paragraphs, and then your topic sentence, delegate tasks. Then you write 5 sentences about delegating tasks. Make a schedule. You make 5 sentences about making a schedule. Plan ahead. You write 5 sentences about planning ahead. So this is how you write your illustrative problem solution essay. So if you have any questions and you want more tips, you can always email me anytime.